killer whale's behavior was exactly the same as a year ago. As I approached the pool, the killer whale suddenly started singing. I was calm when I saw it start to headbutt. But then when the pirate hat and victim came floating up, I let out a scream. Oh!
I'm never going to be ready for that. So the orca displayed the same behavior during the incident a year ago.
That's right. Those weren't just simple cries, it was singing. As I approached the pool, the killer whale suddenly started singing. It kept headbutting while it sang the... Oh, no, she's scared. It kept headbutting while it sang the Swashbuckler Spectacular song. Oh! That's right. It was singing the same song it sang in the aquarium stage show back then. Oh! It was singing while it was headbutting. Oh, it was perfectly horrible. Oh!
If nothing else, I love your commitment to the bit. I see a single obvious inconsistency in the testimony.
And orcas sing?
Clear I won't be able to take apart her statement with evidence alone. Mr. Wright, now would be a good time for me to put my skills to work. Time to show what analytical psychology can really do. Oh, you mean your robot? You seem pretty confident. Let me guess. You noticed a contradiction between her testimony and her emotions?
Oh!
You bet I did. And once we expose it, we just might be able to crack her. No, scratch that. Make it we'll definitely be able to. Then let's give your knowledge of analytical psychology a try. You got it, boss. A complete analysis of Mr. Plume's heart coming right up.
Can we analyze what she's hiding in her coat?
Her heart. Okay, so this is the testimony. Killer whale's behavior was exactly the same as a year ago. As I approached the pool, killer whale suddenly started singing. Shocked her. I was calm when I saw it start to headbutt.
We weren't.
But when the pirate hat and victim came floating up, I let out a scream. It is such a meme-looking orca.
Yeah.
There's just
the mustache ruins any seriousness they're going for.
But even without the mustache, because the markings look like two big eyes, it just looks like it's been done a heckin' concern.
Yeah.
I mean, it has been done a heckin' concern.
It has the flipper out like, dude, you okay?
You okay?
You alright, buddy?
Yeah. Should I call for help? Do you see any emotions that seem odd or out of place? Pay attention to not only which emotions you see, but how strong they are. An emotion might suddenly get stronger, for example, or you might see it grow weaker. Athena, you're the psychologist here. You should be telling us this.
Yeah.
Okay, we listen to her testimony again.
When she says, I was calm, and these two start going,
oh yeah.
Mostly this one.
Yeah, we pinpoint sadness on the this is the fourth one, right? Because it's a new fear on top of the shock.
Mm.
Mr. Plume. Orla really frightened you with her headbutting, didn't she?
Don't be absurd. I was certainly not frightened by the likes of any killer whale.
There's been something else that scared her then, boss.
However, I do remember being very afraid for some reason while it was doing that.
Sounds like maybe you saw something we haven't discussed yet. Take your time and try to remember what it was. What did you see? This is practically turning into a counseling session.
Will do.
I mean, that's what her psychology is, Phoenix. It's therapy.
I saw something? Oh! Ah! I remember now.
Okay, good. Now, if you could please tell the court what you saw.
I saw bright red blood. The killer whale's ramming caused the victim to bleed. There was a great cloud of blood.
What?
Yes, that's it. That's why I was so sure.
And what explained the plume of whatever it is in the
We
first
assumed
photo.
it was blood, yeah.
Yeah, just that one.
Yeah, that. We assumed it was blood from his head wound anyway.
Oh, it actually just is the video.
Coming for them fleets.
Captain Orla, you made it just in time.
Oh, Captain, yeah.
Yeah, I told you.
We be pirates, we love to sail the seven seas. Just a bunch of
He is
scary
singing.
boats
Yeah.
as free as free can be. We swim through storms and waves, all because you see grand treasure and adventures waiting just for me.
Bastard Skelly. Cool. So we just play that whenever we want. Nice.
That's when I knew the killer whale had killed a person for the second time.
Well, that was a very compelling statement indeed. Looking at this again, there does appear to be something that could be a cloud of blood.
Nobody noticed this beforehand.
Now, her terror was a reaction to blood, was it? That would certainly explain what happened yesterday. Please take a look at this blood-stained coin.
Yay! Oh! Cease and desist at once. What kind of man shows a lady blood?
Ugh, he doesn't have to get so worked up.
Is that a gun?
What?
Sticking out of her boobs. I was badly injured during an interview once. Ever since then, I've been terrified of blood. Good luck every time you get your period, love.
Ow!
Just sitting in the bathroom going, oh! The very sight of it dreadfully upsets my delicate sensibility. Oh! You can't get the image of her sitting on the toilet out of your head now, can you?
No. And given her size, it's possibly heavy too. So I'm just kind of my brain went out like the first morning of it when she wakes up and it's just on her sheets.
Oh.
Oh no. I didn't need to imagine Norma de Plume's period.
Sorry, chat.
Yeah. This is a bad turn. Miss de Plume saw blood. Does that mean Orla really did attack the victim? It would appear that orcas are even vicious than I am. So, how does it feel to be thoroughly rammed by your own cross-examination, Wright donor? What do we do now, boss? The testimony was not at all what I expected to hear. Well, wait a minute. There's still some discord left in Miss de Plume's heart.
Better turn off our notifications.
Yeah, better turn off. What? You mean there's more? Yes, but there's no telling what it is. It could be something even more damaging. Is there even anything left of our case to damage? Oh, well, whatever it is. We have to face it head on. Athena, you believe in Orla, right? If so, there's no reason for us to shy away from the truth. Yeah, you're right. I know we can handle the truth, whatever it is. So let's delve a little deeper. You've got it, boss!
Your brain also go, you can't handle the truth.
I was just like, oh, cool reference.
Well, she saw the blood first, I bet. And then the headbutt.
Oh. That's interesting.
She's more afraid of the blood than she is of the dead body.
Yeah, that's weird.
Got it.
Huh. Her fear appears to lessen here at this statement. Mr. Plume, weren't you afraid when you saw the victim with blood coming out of him?
My, that's a very good question. I was shaken after witnessing a murder, yes, but then blood seemed to disappear. Wouldn't it get worse if something was biting him?
Disappear? And why do you suppose that was?
Simple. It was because of the pirate hat. Is whatever is that her finger she's using right now? Okay.
Yeah, she's doing...
I know she's doing that, but the thing she keeps in her boobs is also black, so I was like, is she actually holding something that she's pretending is a gun? Oh, sorry. I forgot who was saying that. After the killer whale put the hat on, the cloud of blood disappeared.
Objection!
And how exactly does that work?
Oh, should I know? I'm just telling you what I remember, Blue Boy.
Wait a minute. From whom was this blood that Mr. Plume... From whom was this blood that Mr. Plume saw actually coming from?
Did Orla? Did Orla get hurt?
Well, if she rammed the giant skull in the tank and cut her own head, it would make sense that the hat goes on and the blood goes away.
Did she cut her head? You know this?
We don't, but it's the only thing that makes sense.
Take that!
Could consider this. Maybe the one who was bleeding wasn't the victim.
I beg your pardon. What kind of ridiculous nonsense is that? There was no one else in that pool besides the victim.
Oh, I wouldn't say there was no one else. It is an orca pool after all. What? Then where is this alleged injury on the defendant? I'm not sure, but if simply wearing the pirate hat made the blood disappear, then the blood must have been coming from somewhere on Orla's head.
What? What? What?
The orca's head. What are you prattling on about now? Please think about it again, Mr. Plume. Think back to what you really saw.
That is... The one who was bleeding was not the victim, but the killer whale? I remember now. There wasn't any blood coming from the victim after all.
You okay, buddy? It's just... It was just
Okay.
waiting on me to hit A. Bye-bye. We did it! Analytical psychology got us what we needed from her. It was a huge help, Athena. It's also pretty dicey for a while, though. Well, this is a surprise. The blood the witness saw was the defendant's, not the victim's. That is correct. And since there was no blood coming from the victim, there's only one thing we can conclude. That what Mr. Plume witnessed was not the moment of the murder as she claims.
Objection!
I thought you were unarmed, but it turns out you were concealing a sword all along. Nevertheless, it is far too dull to cut to the bone. Meaning? I grant that what the witness saw was not the victim's blood, but it proves nothing. After all, being rammed doesn't always result in a wound that bleeds, does it? Death from internal hemorrhaging is also a possibility. He has a point there. If you wish to challenge me to a duel, you'll need a sharper blade than that, right, Dono? I demand evidence that proves the witness did not see the moment of the murder. Ugh. Something. Think, Phoenix. If I'm correct, then the time of death occurred before De Plume's, right?
Yeah, he was hit in the head and fell into the pool.
Yeah.
Dead by the time he fell in.
The victim was already dead when Orla started her headbutting. And then that would mean he died sometime before Mr. Plume was watching. The events Mr. Plume witnessed took place around 10:10 a.m. Must have something that can tell us about what happened before 10:10.
Is there something in the calendar? Little penguin calendar. Clock is blocking.
Yeah, that says 10:09. 10:09 is when she does the headbutting.
Mm.
And Shipley doesn't sink down until 10:10.
Mm.
The calendar Meet the captain at 7 a.m.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I just couldn't remember what was written on it.
Take that!
We've only seen the footage from 10:09 and 10:10, which means there's still footage going further back that we need to check. Your Honor, I request that all of the security footage be played for the court.
Will you get a video?
All of the footage? Mr. Plume witnessed the cloud of blood at around 10:10 a.m., but I believe the victim was already dead by that time. So your assertion is that the murder took place before Mr. Plume arrived? Exactly. The security camera footage starts at 10 a.m. when the aquarium opened. And I believe there's vital evidence in the 10 minutes before. You are quite the gambling, right, Dodo? Are you honestly willing to risk everything on those mere 10 minutes? I've bet on slimmer chances before, but when he puts it that way...
Hold it!
My boss is no coward, Prosecutor Blackwell, so I suggest you get ready to eat humble pie. Uh-oh. I can't back down now.
Yeah.
Well,
Tina, shut up!
well, if the defense is that confident in its importance, Prosecutor Blackwell, the security footage. Fulbright. Roger, I have the rest of Hydrate. Hold on.
I probably should have been Fulbright.
Roger! I have the rest of the security footage right here. Very well. Please play it for the court. Please. Please have something for me. Well, it looks like a 10-10. Alright. Alright. I'll just back the footage up to the beginning now. 9. 6. You alright, bud? It appears Mr. Plume hasn't arrived yet at this point. See if I can find something from before this point in time. Nothing. Is that it? Yep. That's all the footage there is.
Nothing from 7 a.m., no?
Well, Mr. Wright, did you see what you were looking for? What? We got nothing. Well, right, Dono. Those were the 10 minutes you placed your bet on. Did you see anything of significance?
She was looking down at the drain. Was it at the coins? You know there were coins down the bottom.
Yeah. Did I see anything important? Better think about this carefully. Huh. Well, we have to say something important, right?
We have
That's
to
how
keep the
these-
case going, yeah.
Can I... Oh, we can go back. Oh, no, we can't. We can only cycle between these two still. Bullshit.
They should have been added and then do this bit.
Yeah.
No fair.
That's bullshit. I can't can't even review the images then to know what's important. But we'll say it to keep the case going. Okay, 10 a.m. This is the important thing the footage shows.
In this one. Not even when she's looking down. Is this like a spot the difference? Look at the other image.
We have it backwards.
Oh?
We have it backwards. I need to get out of this menu. I'm gonna say I have to take the penalty hit.
Okay.
There's something in here that's not.
Oh, is there something missing?
Yeah. There should be a fuck ton of coins down here, but there's not.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because they all got cleaned up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. Bollocks.
Just take the penalty. We'll be okay.
Take that!
And what is so vital about that point, Mr. Wright? Different things are important to different people. Importance is a subjective thing. Yes. Just as my decision to assign a penalty is a subjective thing. Ugh. Wait a minute. What if something that should be in the footage isn't there? But please wait, Your Honor. That footage. Nothing important. We can see nothing of importance in that footage. Just as I thought. Ha 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 ha! You're right about that! That section was completely meaningless. It doesn't show a thing. That's why I didn't submit it as evidence.
Objection!
No, it's just the opposite. Huh? What do you mean by that? In this 10 minutes of footage, something important that should be there isn't there, the body. Well, maybe, Detective Fulbright, this footage should have been submitted as evidence. What? Are you questioning the way I carry out my duty to justice?
Always.
Mr. Wright, explain yourself, please. What is this important thing that you say should be in the footage, but isn't?
Take that!
The important thing we should see in the footage is the victim himself, Jack Shipley. I don't know about you, but I didn't see him get in the pool in that footage. Oh.
She said he floated up.
Huh.
So was he in there, like, down the bottom somewhere?
Was he in the skull?
Yeah, was he, like, in that stuff and that's why Orla was ramming it to get him out?
Maybe, yeah. Simon's pissed. Ah! That's right! If the victim is not shown entering the pool in this footage, it means that he must have been there by the skull rock during those 10 minutes. But no human being can hold their breath underwater for that long. What? Wait a minute! Are you saying... When the security cameras started up at 10 a.m., which is stupid, security cameras should be running 24/7.
If there are staff in the building from 7 a.m., yeah.
If there is a giant fish that needs tending to and feeding and every overnight, those security cameras should be running 24/7. No security camera in any building worth its salt starts at opening hours.
Yeah. What if someone breaks in during the night?
Right. Fucking Herlock Sholmes had this shit covered 100 years
He
ago.
invented the security camera.
Yeah. Now, granted, it only took a photo every 10 minutes, but it was something.
Hmm.
What? Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
Order. Order in the court. If that's the case, then when was the victim murdered?
I don't know, Your Honor, but we now know it had to have been sometime before 10 a.m. Therefore, this footage can no longer be called decisive evidence against my client. But there is no one else who could have killed the victim. Not necessarily. The defense believes that the true culprit may have been human. And we have evidence to back up our theory as well. Do you? I would be very interested in seeing this evidence.
Wine with blood on it?
The defense's trump card. A thing we found during our investigation yesterday. I wouldn't go so far as to call it decisive, but now's the time to play it.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Please submit your evidence. What evidence shows the crime that may have been committed by a human?
Hey, Blackwell? It's time to duel!
What's this? A coin?
Yes, a fake coin used in the aquarium's pirate show. We found it beside the pool. This coin is quite possibly the real murder weapon.
This tiny little coin is the murder weapon? Mr. Wright, if this is another one of your bluffs.
As they say, the bolder the presentation, the less confident the solicitor. This is no bluff, and this isn't the only coin. There are 300 of these coins in all, weighing a total of about 7 pounds. This one just happens to have blood on it. Did you have the blood analyzed to see whose it is? Not yet. But there were coins scattered all around the body, and the victim had a head wound. Taking these things into account, I believe it has to be the victim's blood. So, to put it together, we have about 7 pounds of coins by the side of the pool. One of them with a blood stain on it. I think the answer is pretty clear. Your Honor, the defense proposes that the victim was killed beside the pool.
The side of the pool? But if the murder took place there, it would be difficult to say the orca did it.
I realize you're trying to defend your client, but that theory is preposterous. How could 300 coins possibly be made to hit someone all at once?
Duffel bags exist.
What is a bag?
Yeah,
I've never
right.
heard of that before.
It'd be pretty easy if they were in a bag or something of that nature.
You just imagine someone trying to pick up 300 coins and
Yeah.
heap them at him.
I think she did, yeah.
And just dropping all over the place.
Some fucking non-fiction writer she is.
She has no imagination. Oh.
And so, where is this bag the coins were in?
Unfortunately, Your Honor, we recovered nothing of the sort from the scene. It's possible the culprit took it with them.
They took it?
The true culprit used the coins as a blunt instrument to commit murder. Then, they threw the body into the pool before the security cameras started up. And then they left, taking the bag the coins were in with them. They got rid of the evidence that points to the human culprit, to pin the blame on Orla. That was brilliant, Mr. Wright! We found a way to introduce the possibility of a human perpetrator! Yeah, somehow. Let's hope my luck holds out. Famous last words, Phoenix. I wonder why Prosecutor Blackwell hasn't said anything.
Did he find the bag?
The possibility of a perpetrator, other than the defendant, has now been suggested. But if we hold this possibility to be true, then what did Mr. Plume witness?
Orca trying to save him.
Oh, sorry, you kept forgetting.
But that's right! I saw the killer whale attack the victim. Just like it did a year ago, singing a song.
I guess there is still that. Even with somebody else as the culprit, Orla's behavior still seems pretty bizarre. I wonder why she was doing the same thing she did a year ago. Is it really that bizarre? What do you mean? To explain the inexplicable, all we have to do is turn our thinking around. Turn our thinking around, huh? Sounds good to me. Suddenly, Mia. Time to give the old turn my thinking around method a try. Instead of trying to figure out why Orla did the same things she did a year ago, I should consider the results that were produced by her behavior this time around. Orla sang a song, did some headbutts, and bit the victim. The real culprit wanted to shift the suspicion onto Orla. Then they would have needed to give people a reason to think Orla did it in the first place.
Mr. Wright, as her lawyer, how do you explain your client's actions?
I believe we should think of it in this way, Your Honor. What kind of effect did Orla's actions have on the case?
Very well. Then why don't you explain it for the court? How did the defendant's actions affect the case?
Yeah, it has to be that one.
They didn't get rid of evidence.
Mr. Plume focused her attention on the orca pool because she heard that song. The orca's act of singing a song created a witness.
Created a witness?
Isn't it possible that fabricating a witness was the real culprit's true intention? After all, Mr. Plume witnessed two things. She saw Orla headbutt something over and over, and she saw the orca bite the victim. Those two actions of Orla's might have been the real culprit's plot to make the witness think the orca was attacking the victim.
Are you saying that the defendant was being manipulated by the true perpetrator?
Exactly. And that would explain Orla's actions perfectly.
But the defendant is an orca. Is it even possible to manipulate her?
Yes, there is a way to manipulate Orla's behavior. With this... Yeah.
Take that!
Is this a whistle? Yes, Your Honor. trainers at the aquarium use whistles to issue commands to Orla. But in truth, anyone can do it, provided they know the right signals.
Ah, that must be how they get Orla to do tricks for their pirate shows.
The true culprit hid the body in a spot that couldn't be seen from the visitors' corridor. Then, when Mr. Plume appeared, they gave Orla the commands. In other words, Orla was manipulated by the culprit to perform a series of tricks.
What?
And, as for you, Mr. Plume, you were manipulated by the true culprit to play the part of the witness.
Norma de Plume was set up?
Oh.
Norma de Plume, writer extraordinaire,
Oh God, lady.
was used? No.
Oh no! Ah!
Well, everyone's dead.
Mr. Plume! Please do something about your attire.
That was one wardrobe malfunction I did not want to see.
Wow. So much fat shaming.
Yeah. That's why there's a disclaimer when this game boots up.
It would appear we need to shift our suspicion towards someone other than Orla. Prosecutor Blackwell, please have the blood-stained coin analyzed.
You waste your breath. Even Prosecutor Blackwell can't refute the possibility of a human suspect. He did it, boss! If the crime happened beside the pool, there's no way an orca could have done it. Now, if only we could find the bag the coins were in.
The penguin have it?
In light of the new discovery, it would appear that the orca couldn't have done it.
Exactly, Your Honor. If the blood on the coin proves to be that of the victim, we can unequivocally overturn Orla's accusation.
Objection!
Uh-oh.
Oh?
Overturn the defendant's accusation? I think not. Ah! He cut off his fringe! And a new one falls into place. My beautiful hair!
Oh, that model is terrifying.
It is. He looks dead. Yeah, that sprite doesn't carry over into 3D.
No.
Yesterday, a new inmate was brought into the prison. He said, "The moment you relax is when you're most vulnerable."
And what did this man go in for?
He is merely a sneaky thief who enjoys a spot of fishing now. But Wright Dono here would be easier to hook than any fish. That hawk sure does love the judge's head.
Shiny.
Oh!
What's this? The coin from before and some sort of bag?
That's why he was upset. Told you he found it.
I don't think I'm gonna like this. This is the coin bag the 300 coins were in. I believe you are looking for this. How did you get that? I never said we didn't find it at a crime scene. The bag had blood on it, so naturally I had it sent to the crime lab. And? Does the blood belong to the victim?
no. I say no.
It does indeed, as does the blood on the coin. Knew it. So the blood on the coin did belong to the victim. The bag was open, and all the coins had all spilled out. But the bag alone wasn't proof enough to say that it was used as the murder weapon. However, thanks to the defense and their coin, I am more satisfied that it was.
Oh, is he gonna say that Orla did her
Volleyballed.
trick and volleyballed it at him? Well, look, if that's the case, a human had to have manipulated that whole scenario, right? She
Right.
didn't pick up a bag of coins herself.
No.
They fall off the thing, don't they? The conveyor belt?
Yeah.
Prosecutor Blackwell, are you conceding that the true culprit committed the murder with the bag of coins?
I shall concede that the victim was put into the pool after death. However, even with the bag, it doesn't change the fact it was the orca that killed the victim.
Use your critical thinking, Blackwell.
What? How can you still suspect Orla? You said that the true culprit manipulated Orla's behavior. But Orla isn't the kind of orca that would let someone control her. If anything, Orla used the victim's behavior against him to murder him. What? But...
Are you arguing that the orca manipulated a human being?
To prove it, I have summoned another witness. Marlon Rhymes, I play you in attack position.
Marlon Rhymes is a witness?
What?
Anyway,
Well, don't just stand there. State your name.
told you I didn't want to be a witness.
I thought one witness would be quite enough to prove the defendant's guilt. But apparently, Wright don't know be satisfied until every stone is turned.
Well, son of a... Alright, fine. If I gotta talk, then let's get this over with. Mr. Rhymes doesn't seem like a willing witness. I wonder what Prosecutor Blackwell is going to have him testify.
So, could we have your name and occupation for the record, witness? Yes.
Ahoy, yo, 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 ho, ho! People of the law, time to testify. Chilling with my crew at the ship-shaped orcas, penguins, and the seascape. Cleaning and feeding, there ain't no end. But them bratty kids' tours I shall transcend. Noob animal keeper from the house of rhymes. I'm the master keeper, Marlon with the rhymes. I think I just died a little.
He just rhymed rhymes with rhymes.
Yeah.
And keeper with keeper.
Yeah.
Terrible rapper. Not you, him.
Yeah, no, also me.
Oh, my. I'm afraid I couldn't understand a word you said. Is that flip-flop music young people nowadays like?
Flip-flop.
Fuck off, Judge.
Judge is an
This-
old man from the 50s again.
Yeah, when this game is set in like 2026 or 2027 or something.
Yeah.
Hip hop's been around for a while, Judge.
Like, you'd get away with that line if it was like fucking 80s. Early 80s.
Oh, so close, Your Honor. So close and yet so far. Ugh.
The lip is off the tongue.
Please proceed with your testimony, witness. Without the flip-flop, yes.
Okay, fine. But I don't want to do this, I tell you. I feel like I'm selling Sasha out.
Oh, okay, he's putting the blame on her.
The man manipulating Orca. At about 10:10 a.m. I was in the staff room. I heard a loud noise from the pool room, so I went to the door to look in. I couldn't see the captain or the Orca, but I saw a bunch of coins scattered around. The Orca knows there's a certain spot people stand to play volleyball with her. I think maybe she knocked down the stuff that was piled up there and hit the captain.
But he...
That gives us a little more info about the area around the Orca pool.
He was crashing into pearls at that stage, no?
Yeah. Orca pool diagram updated in the court record. The defendant made the stuff fall down? Overturned crates and assorted props were scattered all over the pool room floor. There is no doubt it was the Orca that caused the mess.
Oh, but could she really have done that from within the pool?
As I said, the Orca is the only one that could have performed such a feat. We?
Yeah.
The pool and its room were tidy the night before, including its various odds and ends. But when our rhyming Marlin took... Oh. Marlin.
Yeah.
Not Marlon Wayans, or
Fish.
it's, yeah, because aquarium.
Yeah.
Thanks. You know what? I'm okay with the video game explaining that joke.
Mhm.
But when our rhyming Marlin, look-see, over 400 pounds of props had fallen. To move it all in one go would challenge even the brawny prisoner in the cell next to mine. What is he? The jail gossip?
Yes. 100%.
So, how did 400 pounds of items fall all at once? I'll tell you how. The Orca pulled on the cloth that was underneath.
She did. That's called an accident. This isn't a murder.
Not if she was trying to topple it all onto Shipley.
But she's an orca.
Yeah.
Orcas don't think like that.
They seem to be playing up how cunning and sort of intelligent and, like, forward thinking they are.
Yeah, I'm not seeing them being kind of smart, though.
I don't know, you tell that to the yachts of the millionaires.
Those get headbutted.
A weight that would be all but impossible for a human to move was child's play to an orca. During a friendly game of volleyball, the defendant made the crates fall, and the bag of coins that was among the items fell on the victim's head and killed him. The orca then toyed with the victim's body underwater, which is what Mr. Plume saw.
Objection!
Is the doll that she saves, like that they practice saving people with, into it? Because he was in that picture.
I hope so. But the witness only said he heard a loud noise. That doesn't automatically make it the sound of Orla making items fall. Also, why did you only look in on the pool room anyway, Mr. Rhymes? That orca sometimes makes a loud noise to summon her trainer. But I'm still a newbie, so I don't have a security card to get into the pool room yet.
Look in. Go in the door?
So even if she tries to summon somebody, there ain't much I can do about it.
I see. So the witness couldn't enter the crime scene.
Objection!
If Mr. Rhymes couldn't enter the room, there's at least one thing he can't be sure about. The statement that the orca was playing volleyball is pure speculation.
Silence!
Whether the orca was actually playing volleyball or not is not the issue. Traces of the orca's saliva were found on the cloth that was underneath the crates. The important point is that the orca is the only one that could have moved the item. I
have to discredit that statement somehow. I don't. It'd mean that Orla was the culprit, even if the victim died beside the pool.
Be an accident. That just proves he was in the staff room.
Well, no, he ran into Pearls at 10:10, like you said.
Oh yeah, he wasn't in the staff room. He was
There
in the
you
living
go.
room. Yeah, sorry.
Welcome to the land of the living, Meg.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot the staff room is not where the food is kept. It's a room staff can go into.
You say you were in the staff room, but is that really true? Of course it's true. Why would I lie about a thing like that? Mr. Rhymes, have you ever seen this calendar before? Hey, that's... What is his facial structure? How gaunt is this guy?
Yeah.
I see you recognize it. Yeah, that's the rifle calendar. It's a big hit at the Shipshape Aquarium gift shop. Thank you for shopping at Shipshape.
Mr. Rhymes,
I was gonna say, please stop.
please refrain from scattering fish around the witness stand.
Not to worry your baldness. Taka will have them cleaned up in no time.
Food! I guess that bird comes in handy now and then.
There's a fish on Judge's head.
All right, Mr. Wright. We have all seen your cute souvenir. Now, if you wouldn't mind...
Ah! No, Your Honor, this isn't my calendar. It was originally the witness's, but it came into the possession of a certain young lady. What? Mr. Rhymes and this young lady first met each other in the food prep room. After a mishap, their calendars got switched around. They ran into each other at about 10 a.m. in the food prep room. So clearly, the witness was not in the staff room. In other words, there's no way he could have heard the noise in the pool room upstairs. Arrgh!
What's this? This is the first I'm hearing about any calendar.
That's because Mr. Rhymes and Pearls were keeping it a secret.
You lie to me? This transgression will not go unpunished.
Arrgh!
So, Mr. Rhymes, you didn't hear the noise of the equipment falling after all, did you? Bailiff, take him away for perjury.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I admit it. I didn't hear the noise in the orca pool room myself. But somebody told me about it.
That's hearsay.
Who told you about it? It was, unless you tell the truth, Mr. Rhymes, I can't save Orla.
He's gonna say it was Rifle, isn't
And I'm sure you know how sad that would make Miss Buckler.
Guilting the witness?
Your Honor, guilting the witness. Also, the defense is also leading the witness.
Yeah.
I call for a mistrial on the account of prosecution and defense being inadequate at their job.
Mm-hmm. Hiding evidence from each other.
Oh, you have a bloody bag. I have a calendar.
I heard about it from Sasha.
What? From Miss Buckler? But that doesn't make sense. What is going on here?
Now it's the trainer's own words that drive the orca in the corner. How do you like being bitten by your own client, Wright?
You leave my crying aunt alone.
Wow. Bravo. Way to bring it back. Wow.
Bring the stupidity back, yes.
I certainly didn't see that coming.
What perfect timing. There was something I wanted to ask Miss Buckler about the orca. The prosecution calls the trainer, Miss Sasha Buckler, to the stand.
Yes, I suppose it would be a good idea to hear what the orca's trainer has to say. I'm getting hungry.
No.
I don't know what Sasha's going to say. But I'll just have to meet it head on, whatever it is.
We will take a 20-minute recess while the witness is summoned.
I hope the aquarium is close.
To be continued.
Hey.
And that is where we finish up for tonight. Ah. So, next week, we return to Trial 1 Part 2.
Yeah.
I don't know how long that's going to go for. Part 2 doesn't really ever tend to go on that long. It's kind of a, they give you this intermission, you get maybe 1 or 2 more cross-examinations, and then it's day 2 and you're investigating again. So that might be what ends up happening on Friday, but, well, next Friday. But we'll take it as we go.
Yeah.
And we will continue the trial of Orla Shipley next time. Thank you all so much. If you're watching on the archive, the YouTube version of this will be edited and uploaded during the week. Ready in time for our return to court on what will be What is Friday, the 15th?
15. Yeah.
Cool.
We're going to a party on the 16th.
Oh, yeah. Right. See you Friday 15th for more Ace Attorney. Hey, bye, Mac.
Bye, Meg. Tweet, tweet.
No fweet. Hold on. What is the thing? 5 letters, 1 word. Fweet. That's going on a shirt. Bye.
Bye.